Hello everyone, my name is Jan Rose, and today I'm gonna share with you um my progress on the assignment 4, which is the video presentation. And this will be my assignment 3, which is the creating the 3D views or the Revit family on cabinets. So today I'm gonna show you how to create this cabinet from scratch. So let's begin. So go to the file and go to the option of new. I mean, and then select family and go to English. You have two options to work with based on metric casework with wall base or just simple metric casework. So I'm going to choose this metric casework. And then as you can see, you have redirected to the reference level with the width, depth, and equal references. So I'm gonna start with the front elevation and I'm gonna create the reference plane. So I'm gonna go to create reference plane and have an offset of 15 millimeters for the frame thickness. And I'm gonna select pick lines and from outside reference to inside reference all the way. And I'm gonna hit modify and go to annotate and hit align all of these corners to lock everything. And then after you do the annotation, you can modify this annotation by simply go to the label. And as you can see, I don't have any annotation for the thickness. I can create one and say this the thickness and hit OK. So you can now modify these dimensions for this thickness for proper presentation. And and then like, okay, try it again. There's a constraint. I don't know why. So to try it on the other part, hit thickness. After doing this thickness, you go to the create extrusion. So first you have two rectangles to draw. So for the first part, you're gonna need the option of pick lines and select all the original reference in the seen in this family and hit this trim or extend to corner for all sides. And then after that, you need to have the second rectangle on the inside corner. And the last part will be lock this all sides and hit OK. So when you go to the 3D view, as you can see, this is the framework of the cabinet. But when you go to the right elevation, you can see it is in the outside of the perimeter reference of the cabinet. So the easiest thing to do with this is to drag this extrusion to the right side of the reference. So when you see it in the 3D view, it's now on its proper dimension. So as you can see in this part, in this 3D view, there's no door panel and back panel. So there are those two things we need to do. So we first figure and create the back panel. So to do that, you need to go to the back elevation. And as you can see, the reference level is seen here, same as in the front elevation, height and all side thickness. So to draw the back panel, go to create, um, go to the create extrusion, needs, um, so from this corner option, so we have two options, the rectangle and thick lines, and with the big lines, and the extrusion will be 15 millimeters. Gonna change big lines in all side corners. Okay, side corner. Okay, and then do the second one is one with the map all sides. So when it see it on the 3D view, nothing there. I'm gonna go back, figure, uh, we can see where that side and video you're about starting here. So now I'm perfect. I want to create a frame. So I'm painting for the so it should be here and the earth program. But I think I forgot to outline this. Let's check it out together. Extrusion. So okay, line because ensure gas will lost all the foresight with the so for the back panel, um, as you can see there's no back panel here. You can edit this back panel, edit extrusion, and you just need to have rectangle inside with extrusion of 15 millimeters and black all sides and go to the big line again for the inside. Okay, so we can have check it. Okay, and now we have the back side of the panel. And then for the front or door panel, we're gonna create it in the front elevation. And as you can see, it's click name. You can modify this and have it renamed like floor panel. So for this one, we're gonna just remove this thickness for a moment and then have the you need to create a reference plane and pick line and offset it 5 meters and hit this part. And as you can see, this you can modify it and type it door panel. So, uh, so there you go. And then you need for the door panel, you go to create extrusion. You need to pick lines on so before that you need to dimension it 5 mm and lock it. So the door panel will be, and now go to create extrusion, big line on the outside, big line, big line. And I wanted to have a gap, so I pick this inside corner, and then you need to align it on all sides. And then the extrusion will be 10 millimeters and hit OK. So when you go to the 3D view, as you can see, this part have the offset of 15 millimeters. So you can modify that by, oh, we did that in reference, but we need to do it in the reference level. So create reference plane, offset 5, big line, and here you go. This part and hit door, button. Oh, because we already did it in the font, but it's wrong. Let's delete this. And this one, put it reference level of this dimension and make this door color. Then okay. So edit this extrusion in the front elevation. So go to the front elevation. This is front. And just need to have a gap here of 15 millimeters. And 5. And delete this one. All sides corner. And hit OK. So when you go to the 3D view, you now have the front and back side of the cabinet. So for the door frame, you just need to go back to the front elevation, have all the references and create the reference plane, have it on the thick line and assume 300 mm for the offsetting and 30 mm. You start offsetting all the side corners and elevations. And now when you go to the create an extrusion and take this rectangle from the inside part and the extrusion will be 15 millimeters. Same thing on the other side and lock all sides and this one too. Hit OK. So when you go to the 3D view, go to the wireframe. As you can see, you have the door panel and you can now modify everything when you load it into the project. So, going back to my assignments, as you can see, I applied all the materials and all the shelves and all the heights and width of each cabinet for the variety. And you can load it simply go to like, for example, this one. You just load it from the file, go to the new project, any project, but you can create a new project or existing project. But for me, I created a project and then I choose the architecture. You can browse and choose the default construction default, um, default US Canada or default metric, and you can from here you can have an imaginary plan, creating walls, and then go to the 3D view, and we can like see this part, this level one, and create an hypothetical floor, like here, and then okay, and then when you load your repeat family, then go to insert and load family. So this is like all my work. So I'll have the base cabinet loaded. So go to architecture component. There's a component and this is the cabinet that I need. So that's it. So I already show you how to create cabinets from scratch and doing that I'm gonna show you the shitty part of the assignment that I did in the assignment tree. So I'm gonna just open it anyways. Uh-huh. And here. So for example, like this high cabinet for the shelves, you can go to the edit family and you can redirect it to the family the family file that you can edit and modify. Like for example, I'm gonna go to the left side of this. As you can see, these are the shelves that I made, of course, and you like modify it and change all the like dimensions. You can go to the reference level and change the width, like it, let's say 400. And it's constrained because it is locked dimension. You can unlock it and then change the dimension. Of, of course, on the other side, and then you put 400 here, and then there you go. You go to the 3D level. It's already changes. So that's it for this assignment. I hope you learned something from this assignment, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you.